Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Pelicans have the basketball. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. Davis to Rodney Hood.
Double.
Payton gets it in the left corner to Payton.
I'm here.
Hands up, back door.
Has a chance. The shot by Payton won't fall.
Double.
Hey, shot.
Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
I'm here.
Back.
Oh, I got yours. Go take mine.
Add 2 points to the board.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
I got double.
Shot from the lane won't go.
ISO. Oh, screen.
Pelicans basketball.
Oh, yes, me and you.
Won't go.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
To Bradley.
Trap.
To Conley. Goes to the left side. Has a look. Wide open look. Won't go. Johnson to Payton.
Pick it up. I'm here.
Picked up by Memphis.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
To Bradley.
Get the ball.
Beyond the arc for 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot. Rodney Hood. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%.
Good shot, man.
And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
I got him. Trap. Got him.
To Valanciunas.
Pick it up.
To Conley. Anthony Davis sends it away. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound gathered in by Davis.
Let's go. Pick him up.
Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Grizzlies have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Pelicans have yet to appear. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Oh, had him going there for a second.
Trap this.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Pelicans ball.
Hit.
Payton. Probing the defense. Shot from in close, no good.
Make that, baby. Gotta make that.
To Conley. Sets him up. Avery Bradley, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Can't miss those.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Holiday.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Shot for more, no good.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To Conley. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Holiday.
Hey, kick me the ball.
The shot by Payton won't fall.
That, baby. It's game time.
Memphis with the rock.
Get in your spot. Hurry up, hurry up. Double, double, double.
To Kyle Anderson. Conley. And that's rebounded by Randall.
Get that boy. You got him, you got him.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line. Each one more. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Got him.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down a bundle. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Right here, y'all get yours. I got ball, I got ball.
And the rebound comes down to Holiday. Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense.
Hands up.
To Davis.
Get it, double, double, double. You got him, you got him.
Good ball.
Had a good look there, but it's no good.
I like this double team right now.
Oh, yeah, let's double him. Let's double try him.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Yeah, we're coming right back to you.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
It's going up.
Short jumper off the mark.
My ball, my ball.
To Conley. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes, it's a 1-of-2 trip.
There it is.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Conley looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Holiday controls the basketball. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Holiday lets it fly from beyond the arc. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Here comes the screen. Deep left corner. Valanciunas to Kyle Anderson. Lets it fly from long range. Trying to hit 50, but it's no good.
There you go. Watch him. I got you here. Right here. Right here.
I got ball, I got ball.
Holiday down low more. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Watch the cutter, man.
To Kyle Anderson.
You're locked up, boy.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Holiday. Oh, he had him there for a second. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
Runner's good there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Payton into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Davis. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. To Mikal Bridges.
Let's go. Y'all know what time it is. Double. Got him. Trap. Got him.
And scores on the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
I'm here. I got ball.
Here we go.
Holiday
I got him.
to Payton.
Here I come. Here I come.
Holiday, the drive, right to the basket. To Holiday. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Drew Holiday at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line.
Hold on.
Double.
To Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Double.
Almost, and he's not getting the call.
Hey, lock up.
Watch that cutter.
Fist, come get the screen.
Trap.
Anthony Davis pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Deep two there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Short jumper off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. To right.
I got him. Trap.
Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Memphis, they've got it. To Mikal Bridges.
Double.
It goes down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
I'm here. Oh, yeah.
Holiday.
Yep, I got him.
Terrific vision.
Here we go.
From the outside, no good.
I got ball.
To Mikal Bridges.
Shoot it!
Fires the three. Missed it. Holiday. To Rodney Hood. Has a chance. Hood shot. No good.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Drew Holiday at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. Oops, he missed the first one. He missed a pair of free throws.
Pick up. Come on, my ball.
It's a big finish.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
I got him.
Holiday
Here we go.
to Stanley
Here we go.
Johnson.
Pick.
Holiday
Double team. Here we go.
gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Free throws. Good as they continue to widen their lead.
I got ball.
Holiday to Rodney Hood. Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds, so it'll stay with New Orleans. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. For three, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Double. Watch that cutter.
And And finishes strong.
Good finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. Davis to Julius Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Scores from the post. New Orleans going to take it up.
I got ball.
Holiday to Davis. Joakim Noah. Huge block.
Defense. Defense. Let's go. I'm on D. I'm on D.
Anthony Davis lets it fly. Add 2 points to the board.
Boy, he can't guard you.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Grizzlies are way out in front. It's the Pelicans with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
I got ball. You're on the island now. Come on. Jump. Trap. Keep him hit.
Hayden. It's Grizzlies ball.
I got ball.
Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Mike Conley. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, yeah, let's double chop him. Yep.
To Kyle Anderson.
Double. Ball. Knee up, double.
5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Layup goes down. Well done.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Julius Randle. Hayden. From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when it
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
New Orleans will take it up. Hayden to Julius Randle. Hood to Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Conley. Bradley. 4-3. shakes free and hits.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Joakim Noah snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
New Orleans has it.
I got something for him.
Hayden to Rodney Hood. Probing the defense. The shot no good for Davis.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Beyond the arc for three. Hood to Davis. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Conley into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Elfrid Payton. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended. Payton with the basketball. He'll run the offense. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Pick it up.
And Davis there to grab the rebound.
Got him. I got a mismatch.
Lays it up and in.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Lets it fly from long range. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Conley. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect.
I'm in.
Hood to Davis. That is great vision to set it up. And scores. Strong take.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Pelicans have the basketball.
I got ball.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
And stuffs it home. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Grizzlies get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Grizzlies Grizzlies added a win with today's solid victory. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Memphis Grizzlies. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
What's up, world? It's Jesse the Laser, and the Ones team has been going off in the NBA. Let's go see what's happening. The Ones win streak continues in the NBA. I'm loving it. The One has been on fire lately. He continues the win streak.